Hey YouTube, Darren here. We're over in the shop. Well, I actually have a little bit of daylight and thought I'd show it to you. That way you can get a kind of a picture. It's pretty dark when I did the video yesterday. Everything's going pretty good. We're going to go back over to the house side in just a couple of minutes and do some shout outs and everything, but I wanted to show you I do have it pretty much squared away. Got a few things that I've got to do. I've got to find some big hinges. Perhaps Lowe's may carry them, something like that. I probably need like 3 per side to go ahead and reinforce that, and then get everything squared away. And then we're going to get up here on the ladder and start sealing up all these little holes, little pieces that are exposed everywhere, so we can crank up the heater this winter. More to come. Okay guys, now we're going up here. Nate Wilson 99 asked me if I would do a video of the shit pile that is up here, and I said sure, why not. So toilet for a boat. You might not be able to see it. We'll get up here. These are all shelves full of just old crap and shit piles of stuff. Let me make it over here. I'm gonna have to fix a couple of things when I get to cleaning up here. These are all shelves with various and sundry pieces of junk and debris, a bunch of crap. So you can see it's going to be some cleaning and got a lot to do, but it'll be a good place to store parts and pieces and everything like that. Who knows? Anyway, more to come, guys. Okay, and now we're still up here, and you can kind of see what I'm going to deal with. I'm actually going to pressure wash everything. I'll make sure all the power is disconnected out here, and I'm going to start at the ceiling, and I'm going to pressure wash everything, knock all the crap down. I'm going to replace some of this metal up here with some fiberglass to give us a little bit more natural light inside. There's a big winch. I actually never seen that before. Let me zoom in on it. Big winch. Huh. But I've got to do a bunch of this stuff and get everything squared away, and you can look down on the shit pile below. So it's got good potential. All kinds of storage up here, like I said. Tons of shelves. You could store mowers up here if you wanted to. And it's nice and solid. So now we're gonna go down and take a look at a couple other things. Guys, now we're back, and while we still have a little bit of daylight, a couple of you had expressed an interest asking about this old Yerf dog. It's my go-kart. I've ridden it a few times. I got it, a buddy of mine got it for me actually. He found it up in North Alabama, up in Florence, and the motor runs good. The carburetor leaks gas out of it, but it's Tecumseh, and I've never been able to adjust those to where they didn't do that. They're a pain in the butt, but I'll get it squared away. I want to say that is a 6 horsepower Tecumseh side shaft motor. Everything's on it. It works good. This is the one I'm thinking of futzing around and making it a little bit faster, putting a different motor on it. I've got some ideas in mind. I'd like to try a vertical motor with a transaxle going to the shaft with a chain, just like the jack shaft there. So I may futz around with that. If not, I've got a couple of more of these side shaft motors, 5.5 and a 6. That is Briggs & Stratton. That came off some pressure washers that I've gotten in with bad pumps that people just told me to come get. So I've got something I can play around with. It's not bad at all. It needs to be painted. It's an old Carter Yerf dog. But the nice thing about it, it's one of the adult size ones, so you don't have to, or I don't have to scrunch, ride with your knees in your face. I think I'm like 5'8", and so it's actually a comfortable fit for me. But got some ideas about it, and we'll do that when we get bored this winter. Alright guys, now we're back on the house side. Do some shout outs real quick before it gets any later. Dan Rasmussen on Google Plus, thanks for subscribing, man, I appreciate it. Also, Off-Road Redneck 101, all one word. Ford Lawn Man, thanks man for subscribing. He is just getting his channel started, and he's got a couple of vids up, and he asked me to mention him in that. So if you would go show him some love, take a look at it. Thanks guys. Picker Rick 1, thanks man for subscribing. 123 Grant N, that's all one word, thanks man. Wim 1488, thanks man. Airbid, AIRBID, thanks for subscribing guy. Bike Man 561, thanks man. Mower Mayhem, are we related? Thanks for subscribing guy. Michael Noble, thanks man. As always guys, take a look at Southern Off-Road Mowers on Facebook and post some junk or not. Okay guys, now we're back. This is Andy's mower, the 18 horsepower opposed twin. Got the gas tank squared away. It was just full of the most heinous, nasty crap. But I got it cleaned, got another fuel filter. We're gonna hook it up. I've got to put the shifter linkage back on, which involves one bolt, nothing terrible there. And then we're gonna have to get a belt and make a tensioner, which again is nothing terrible. Probably gonna do that the next day or two, and this one will be finished, and he can play it however he wants to. He can go mudding or just use it for towing around stuff in the yard. I think that's all he was planning on doing, but go figure. So guys, that's about it for me. I'm about to go in the house and hang some cabinets, because that's what I love doing. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.